The recruitment and retention section is often a big target for criticism. The reason is that a lot of clinical trials fail at the recruitment stage. It's very expensive to set up a clinical trial and recruit into it. And if you're not successful at recruiting, the project fails. And the few times over the decades that I have worked in and around NIH where I've seen funding rescinded, it's always been because of a clinical trial that failed to recruit adequately. They didn't hit their recruitment targets. So I think there's a lot of sensitivity around making sure that at the application phase that the team is laying out an appropriate recruitment strategy. And what that means is you have to do more than say, we went into REDCap to see how many subjects we have that fit our eligibility criteria, and this is the number that's in there. End of story. We shouldn't have any problem recruiting. That's problematic because there are all kinds of problems that you might encounter along the way. So, for example, you might, if you're counting on care providers to recruit, they might be unable or unwilling to do that. Have you considered whether the recruitment process is going to interfere with the clinical workflow in a way that would disincentivize a care provider from helping with recruitment? How are you going to train the care providers? Usually you want to include a letter of support from a care provider or a department chair in that clinical department saying that they support this process. And hopefully a care provider participated in developing the recruitment and retention strategy, and they've given it their blessing to it and said, yeah, this isn't going to pose a problem for us. We're going to be able to do this without any problem. You have to convince reviewers that you're going to be able to train the people who are doing the recruitment adequately. You have to show that if you're at a large place that there aren't other open trials, even open NIH trials that are competing for the same population, because that could cause problems in terms of recruitment. And then there are all the issues that people do a better job, I think, of addressing, such as what are the problems that might prevent a person from agreeing to participate or staying in. And those, I think, applicants do a decent job with, where you might provide childcare or transportation or a monetary incentive to reach certain points in the study to get people to participate and to stay in it to the end. But some of these things, I think people don't do a particularly good job at